The Grand Illusion by Styx. The Grand Illusion, the first track, Come Sail Away and Man in the Wilderness, which was in the first episode of Season 8 of Supernatural. There's some history for you there. Well, it's not history, it's trivia. Trivia? Shut up. Anyways, Blackout by Scorpions, which also has No One Like You on it. Oh yeah, there's that. Animal Magnetism by Scorpions. You're going to be seeing a hell of a lot of Scorpions now. Yeah. They always had controversial album covers. If you look up controversial album covers on Wikipedia, they'll be in there like 3 or 4 times, I believe. This ain't even the original album cover for Love Drive. Can't remember what it was, but go look it up. Love at First Sting, which it looks like they're having sex on the album cover. Give Scorpions credit, they have the balls to release these type of album covers, you know, and this one's most famous because it has Rocky Like a Hurricane on it and Crossfire, because I really don't like the genre. I don't like rap. I mean, have you heard rap music today, especially? Come on, how is that popular? Why? Anyways, this has some cool stuff like Rhymin' and Stealin'. It's probably the greatest intro to an album ever. It even has a song called Slow Ride. How weird is that? Girls, Fight for Your Right, No Sleep in Brooklyn, and the most famous one probably, Brass Monkey, because with a title like that, it'd be hard to forget. It sounds ridiculous. Get a Grip by Aerosmith. Eat the Rich, Get a Grip, Living on the Edge, you know, Crying, Crazy, and Amazing, you know. I really don't like the Carpenters. Why do I have this? I don't hate this AC/DC album. I don't know why it's so hated. I mean, the production, yeah, but, you know, the actual songs themselves aren't that bad. I like Fly on the Wall, Shake Your Foundations. Danger sounds like it could be an anti-pedophilia song. It's kind of weird coming from AC/DC, but hey, at least they're saying no to pedophiles, if you think about it. Sink the Pink, Playing with Girls, but they don't mind playing with girls, so, you know. Stand Up, Back in Business, which you think would be a great concert opener. Either that or Back in Black. Yeah, definitely Back in Black. Stiff Upper Lip by AC/DC. You know, they're not the busiest band ever when they only had like 3 albums in the past 20 years, I believe. But, you know. Stiff Upper Lip, House of Jazz, Safe in New York City, Can't Stop Rock and Roll, Damned, you know, Satellite Blues, I missed that one. But, you know. Black Sabbath, The Eternal Idol. We're skipping that. A very Run DMC Christmas song, really? We're skipping that one too. Rod Stewart. Kinda sing it again, Rod. It's kinda like covers. I didn't really care about the opera cover of Pinball Wizard by The Who and Street Fighting Man by the Rolling Stones. Kinda butchered that, but whatever. Endangered Species by Leonard Skinner, which has some covers. I don't really care for their version of Down South Jukin', which is the only version you'll find on YouTube for some reason. The Allman Brothers Band's decade of hits from 69 through 79. You got Skateboard Blues, Ramblin' Man, Midnight Rider, which I think is that one song using that Geico commercial with the man made of money on the motorcycle, takes that chick, you know. She's a babe, swing. And look, they have 2 songs named after girls, Melissa and Jessica. Oh, don't forget about Little Martha in the song Whipping Post. Titanic Center, fuck that. Alright, next. I'll be honest with you, I hate Ted Nugent as a musician and a person. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm not really fond of Republicans, but, you know. He has 2 good songs, I'll admit that. Cat Scratch Fever and Stranglehold, which luckily is the only 2 I listen to on this. Hair of the Dog by Nazareth. Hair of the Dog, because now you're messing with the son of a bitch. And Love Hurts. 10 from 6 by Bad Company, which has Feel Like Making Love, Shooting Star, Moving On, the song Bad Company. Everyone seems to like the 5 Finger Death Punch version for some reason. I don't give 2 shits about that version. I like Bad Company. Just saying. Michael Jackson's Number Ones, which have some good songs actually. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Rock With You, Billie Jean, Beat It, Thriller, Bad, Smooth Criminal, Man in the Mirror, Black or White. You know. Second Helping by Leonard Skinner, or where I'm from, some people call it Skint Leonard, which sounds fucking stupid. But, you know, Sweet Home Alabama, I think that's the one that's overplayed, if you ask me. I hear that song more than I do Freebird. I'm not even kidding. It's ridiculous. And then Kid Rock did a crappy cover of it. People always say, that's the better version. Fuck you. Anyways, I like how Ren and Stimpy have an album, and not that, but they do a cover, album parody of Abbey Road. And yeah, it's got songs from the show, and you know what? I recommend getting it. It's not bad, especially if you love Ren and Stimpy. Big ones. Whoa! Good night, everybody. Oh, not that. I was thinking of a different type of big one. Moving on. Love in an Elevator, Ragdoll. Dude, you look like a lady. Because he has tits. Lol. Janie's Got a Gun. Crying, amazing. Blah, 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 blah. No 70s songs, though, I noticed. The Temptations. The Temptations, that's all. Permanent Vacation, which has Ragdoll. Dude looks like a lady. Permanent Vacation. And I'm Down, which I believe is a cover of a Beatles song? I'm not sure. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, Fit to Be Tied. It's the greatest hits thing. Got Bad Reputation, Roadrunner. I Love Rock and Roll, because everyone loves that song. I don't have the album cover thing with me because I lost that for some reason, but it's The Razor's Edge by AC/DC. Got Thunderstruck, Money Talks, The Razor's Edge, Mistress for Christmas. I play that every Christmas, and I'm not even married. Are You Ready? Rock Your Heart Out. I missed that. Got You by the Balls. Goodbye and Good Riddance to Bad Luck. Leonard's First, or Skinner's First and Last. Got Down South Jukin' and things going on. Nothing Fancy by Leonard Skinner, you know, just an average album. Get it? Because it's called Nothing Fancy. Got Saturday Night Special, pretty awesome song. Judas Priest Turbo. I don't really listen to a lot of Judas Priest, but, you know, Judas Priest. Now, this is awesome. It's both CDs and a DVD. Led Zeppelin's Celebration Day. Because, you know, the concert, when they had the reunion in 2007, which I wish they really would do a tour now. But, you know, you got the DVD, the CD, Good Times, Bad Times, Ramble On, Black Duck, just the whole thing. That's all I gotta say. Just One Night by Eric Clapton. It kind of reminds me of the Crossroads box set, but I guess it's less. Same songs, I guess. Pronounced Leonard Skinner, their first album. I Ain't the One, Tuesday's Gone, Simple Man might be my favorite song by them. Poison Whiskey, Freebird. Yeah, you'll hear Freebird a lot. Elton John's Greatest Hits. Your Song, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, Saturday Night's Alright for Fighting, Rocket Man, and Crocodile Rock. Lies. Okay, maybe Appetite for Destruction wasn't the only Guns N' Roses album I had. I forgot about this. Pretty controversial because Axl says something about gays, and he says the N-word, and apparently I guess he's against gays, so yeah, Axl is an asshole. But he's still not that bad of a singer, I'll admit that. Jurassic Park soundtrack, which I bought at Universal Studios after getting off that one ride. That was pretty fun. I'm a nerd for this type of stuff. AC/DC's Black Ice. Yeah. I'm waiting on that new album, AC/DC, anytime. Dick Clark's... Why do I have this? La Bamba by Richie Valens might be really the only thing worth listening to on this thing. Because the movie La Bamba was pretty good. Ramones by Ramones. Probably the only punk rock album I have. Should get more. Blitzkrieg Bop, Beat on the Brat, Judy is a Punk, I Want to Be Your Boyfriend, Chainsaw, Now I Want to Sniff Some Glue, Loudmouth, 53rd and 3rd might be my favorite one, which was written by Dee Dee Ramone. Actually, most of the songs are written by Dee Dee Ramone. What am I thinking? Ball Breaker by AC/DC. I think recently they had a Nike commercial, I believe, that had the song The Fuhrer on it. It's not even a well-known AC/DC song. So it's kind of cool that they're using unknown songs now from rock artists, you know. The Crystal Ball by Styx. I can't pronounce this title. Equinix, whatever. On Through the Night by Def Leppard. They have Rocks Off. High and Dry by Def Leppard. The actual song itself made it onto the Filthy 15 list. I like Democrats, but Al Gore and Chipper Gore can go fuck themselves for that law. Okay. Savage Amusement by Scorpions. Too many Scorpions now that I think about it. No offense. AC/DC Live. I don't really have a lot of live albums. I'm not a big fan of the live album. Not even when it comes to Kiss or anything like that. But I got some, so you know. Thunderstruck, Back in Black, Heatseeker, Who Made Who, Hell's Bells, Whole Lot of Rosie, Dirty Deeds, Highway to Hell. Pretty much almost everything known by them. I really don't like this album. I only like one song on it. You know, it's Meatloaf Bad Out of Hell 2. Second one. First one's way better. The first song, the only song I like is using the Eminem commercials now. You probably heard, you know, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. Especially not be baked in an oven. Anyways. Now that's what I call Christmas, because you know I like Christmas and classic rock. So you know, you got Elvis on here, Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra, Beach Boys, Carpenters for some reason, Bing Crosby and David Bowie, believe it or not. There's John and Yoko, Happy Xmas Again, Bruce Springsteen, Santa Claus Coming to Town, Paul McCartney, Wonderful Christmas. And the rest kind of gets crappy from there, but you know. 74 Jailbreak. Unreleased songs from AC/DC's Australian days. I really wish they would have put, like, Carry Me Home, Schoolboy Blues, you know, or whatever that song was called. School Days. Crab City in Blue. You know, because it was a song about crabs. The Ghostbusters soundtrack. What can you say about that? I really don't like Poison, but this was a birthday gift from a friend. Guess he didn't really know any better. Oh well. But anyways, Judas Priest, British Steel, Breaking the Law. Wait, was there something else on there? No. Okay. Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, which is a song that Angus Young got inspired from a cartoon, I believe. You got Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, Big Balls, Ride On. It's actually a pretty touching song. You got Blow Up Your Video by AC/DC. Probably my least favorite album by them. But you got songs like That's the Way I Want to Rock and Roll, Heatseeker, Mean Streak, Rough Stuff, Some Sin for Nothing. Those aren't too bad. Classic rock 80s. You got Owner of a Lonely Heart by Yes, Mr. Roboto by Styx, Call Me My Blondie, Sweet Dreams Are Made of This by You know, I saw that episode of 21 Jump Street from the, you know, that Johnny Depp TV show from the 80s, and they pronounced the band's name there, and I still can't remember it or pronounce it. So, shit. But you know, Sweet Dreams Are Made of This. That, you know, the version that's not Marilyn Manson. 60s mega hits. I don't really want to talk about all that, so sorry guys. A live album by Aerosmith, Little South of Sanity. Scorpions Worldwide Live, another live album. Hard Rock Cafe, new wave music. got my Sharona.